was in my office at the salon, going through some paperwork, when one of the stylists stepped inside.
Madam Beta, you have a visitor. A visitor? Yes. I'll be right there.
The moment I got there, I froze. Bintu was sitting comfortably in one of the waiting chairs. The second she saw me, she smiled.
What are you doing here? I came to visit. How did you find this place? I saw the address at home. Stand up. What? I said, stand up. Beta, I only came to see. Get out. What? Get out of this salon. I just came to visit you. I don't care. I don't want to see you here again. I'm still your sister.
You are not my sister.
The words hit her hard. I could see it. For a few seconds, she just stood there staring at me. Tears filled her eyes. Without saying another word, she turned around and left, crying. I watched her leave. That evening, when I got home, Bintu was already inside. Her eyes were swollen. She had obviously been crying. I didn't say anything. I walked past her, entered my room, took a shower, and went to bed. The next day was my day off. One of my friends came over to spend the afternoon with me. We sat in the living room chatting and laughing. Then I called out,
Bintu!
Go and buy pizza and wine.
Yes?
When she came back, I barely thanked her. A few hours later, I called her again.
Bintu, yes? Go and do the laundry.
She quietly picked up the clothes. Then later again, I called her.
Go and buy groceries.
By nightfall, she could barely stand. Finally, she broke down.
Beta, why are you treating me like this? We are sisters. I don't understand.
Then I looked directly into her eyes, the same way she had looked into mine years ago.
You are not my sister. You are my servant.
She froze. The color drained from her face. Immediately, she remembered. Those were her words, the exact words she had used on me years ago. The next morning, she went out again looking for work. And for the first time in her life, nobody was making things easy for her. Late that afternoon, she got lucky. A supermarket needed someone to help with cleaning. The pay wasn't much, but it was a job. Bintu accepted immediately. She came home excited.
Beta, I got a job. Congratulations. I'm so excited.
She looked proud of herself for the first time. The next morning, she started work. I gave her transportation money for 1 month. After that, she was on her own. The work wasn't easy. Every day she woke up early. Every day she stood for long hours. Every day she cleaned, swept, mopped, arranged shelves, carried things around. By the time she got home, she was exhausted, but she still had responsibilities at home. She still had to cook, wash dishes, clean the apartment, wash clothes, prepare for the next day. For the first time in her life, she was beginning to understand. She started remembering me, remembering the village, remembering everything I used to do. The salon, the cooking, the cleaning, the shopping, the bills, the insults, the humiliation. And somehow, I had survived all of it. 1 month passed. Bintu slowly became a different person. One evening, she came home smiling, the biggest smile I had seen on her face in a long time.
Beta, my salary came.
Congratulations.
I've never earned money before.
I could hear the excitement in her voice. She counted the money several times that night, then carefully placed it inside her drawer before going to sleep. The next morning, she left for work. That afternoon, I opened her drawer. That evening, Bintu returned home.
Beta, did you see my money? What money? My salary. I kept it in my drawer. I didn't see any money. But what? It's only the two of us in this house. Are you accusing me? Are you calling me a thief in my own house? No.
Bintu could not sleep that night. She kept turning on her bed, thinking, wondering. Question after question kept running through her mind. Where did the money go? Who took it? Did somebody break into the house? Was she careless? Had she kept it somewhere else? Nothing made sense. The money had simply disappeared. The next morning, she left for work without transportation money. For the first time since she got the job, she trekked. The journey was long, the sun was hot. By the time she got to the supermarket, she was already tired. After work, she trekked back home again. The same thing happened the next day and the day after that. Days passed, then another, but she endured it. At home, she still cooked, still cleaned, still washed clothes, still kept the house running. Meanwhile, things in the village were not going smoothly either. Mama B kept trying to call. She called Bita, the number was unreachable. She called again, still unreachable. She called Bintu. Sometimes Bintu ignored the calls. Sometimes she simply switched off her phone. Mama B became frustrated. The only person she could regularly speak to was Papa B.
Have you been speaking to Beta on the phone?
I haven't spoken to her.
Then why is her number here?
I don't know, Mama B.
You are lying.
Bita still sent money home for Papa B's medication, but she never spoke to Mama B directly. Whenever she called, she spoke secretly with Papa B, and every time Mama B asked him if he had heard from Bita, Papa B denied it. Mama B never suspected he was lying. One evening, after 2 exhausting weeks of trekking to work and back, Bintu returned home completely worn out. She sat on the floor, too tired to move, too tired to speak, too tired to even stand. Bita walked into the living room and saw her.
How do you feel? What? How do you feel? You took it! Do you remember the 50,000 naira you stole from me? Do you remember my phone? The phone I struggled to buy? The phone you collected? The phone you lost? Do you remember the day you refused to let me use your phone to call a customer? I had to walk under the hot sun all the way to her house. And when I got there, she wasn't even home. You have been trekking for 2 weeks. You were tired. You were frustrated. You were angry. That is exactly how I felt. Keep it. And keep the extra money too.
I'm sorry.
A few days later, Bintu finally answered one of Mama B's calls. Immediately, Mama B started talking.
Bintu, do you want to kill me before my time? Why haven't you been picking my calls? Have you started working at Beta Salon?
Mama, I've been avoiding this question.
What? What are you talking about?
Beta never allowed me to work in her salon. She never allowed me inside.
What do you mean she refused?
I don't know if she heard our conversation before we left the village. Maybe she heard us. But honestly, I don't care anymore. I don't care about the salon. I don't care about taking her position. I have my own job now.
Bintu! What has come over you?
I just want my sister back. I've realized how much she suffered. I've realized how badly we treated her.
Are you serious?
Yes. But she still treats me badly sometimes. One day she likes me. The next day she acts cold. I never know what version of Beta I'll meet. It's hard.
Can I come and talk to her?
You want to talk to her?
Of course. Maybe I can settle things.
For the first time, Bintu felt hopeful. Maybe Mama B truly cared. Maybe she wanted peace. Without thinking much about it, Bintu gave her the house address. The next morning, Mama B packed a small bag and headed to the city. Hours later, there was a knock on the door. Standing right in front of her was Mama B.
What are you doing here? Bintu gave me your address. I've been trying to reach both of you, and Bintu told me you've been treating her badly. I came all the way from the village to find out what is wrong with you. Why are you treating my daughter like that? Who do you think you are? Enough! You came all the way from the village to question me? What? You came to my house. What do you mean? My house!
And you're standing here asking me how I run it.
Beta,
No, you don't get to do that anymore. Not anymore.
are you talking to me in that manner? Who gave you the guts?
Life did. The same way you came from the village is the same way you should go back.
What? I never invited you here. Better, you are not welcome in my house. You will sleep outside. You should leave before I get angry. You can't be serious. I am. Where do you expect me to sleep? That is your business. Better. You can sleep in the corridor for all I care. You would do that to me? You did it to me. Fine. Where is Bintu? I haven't been able to reach her. My phone is dead. I need to talk to her. That is none of my business.
Then I went inside and shut the door. Mama B remained outside, completely shocked. She knocked several times. I ignored her. Eventually, she stopped. Through the window, I watched her sit down on one of the plastic chairs outside. She still couldn't call Bintu. Her phone battery was completely dead. Meanwhile, I already knew what would happen if Bintu came home. She would beg me. And that wasn't what I wanted. Not yet. I wanted Mama B to understand. Just a little. So I picked up my phone and called Bintu.
Hello, Beta.
I won't be home tonight. I'll be very busy.
Okay.
So I want you to sleep over at my best friend's house.
Today?
Yes, you can come back tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow is Sunday anyway.
All right.
Neither of us mentioned Mama B. The truth was, Bintu had completely forgotten about her planned visit. Mama B never told her the exact day she was coming, so she had no idea her mother was already sitting outside my apartment. That evening, after work, Bintu went straight to my friend's house, and Mama B remained outside, alone, hungry, tired, ignored. I watched through the curtain. She sat quietly in the corridor, the same way I once sat quietly in hers. Nobody brought her food. Nobody brought her water. Nobody invited her inside. Mama B spent the night outside. The next morning, I woke up very early, long before sunrise. I walked into the kitchen, filled a cup with water, then quietly opened the front door. The next morning, I woke up very early, long before sunrise. I walked into the kitchen, filled a cup with water, then quietly opened the front door. Mama B was still asleep on the plastic chair, looking uncomfortable, looking vulnerable. I stared at her. Then I looked down at the cup in my hand. A memory flashed through my mind. A 14-year-old girl, sleeping outside. A woman holding a cup of water. A sudden splash. The humiliation, the shame, the pain. Slowly, I raised the cup. My hand trembled, just a little. I could do it. Nobody would stop me. Nobody would blame me. After everything she had done, nobody would even question it. But then, I lowered the cup. I couldn't. No matter how angry I was, no matter how hurt I still felt, I couldn't become her. Quietly, I turned around, went back inside, and closed the door behind me.
Better! So you let me sleep outside? You have grown so wicked and heartless.
She knocked on my door again, and again, and again. I heard every knock. Eventually, the knocking stopped. She left and returned to the village. That afternoon, Bintu returned home. She had no idea what happened. Mama B called Bintu the next day.
Bintu, do you know what your sister did to me?
What happened?
She locked me outside all night. Can you imagine? I traveled all the way from the village and she treated me like an animal.
Mama, what Beta did was wrong. Do you know what was worse?
Worse?
The night Beta arrived in our house. She was just a child.
Mama, you left her outside.
You didn't give her food. You didn't give her a blanket. You didn't give her a mat. You didn't even give her a wrapper. At least you were an adult when Beta left you outside. Beta was only 14. Mama, if Papa B had not stayed outside with her that night, she would have slept there alone. And the next morning, you poured water on her. You were cruel to her.
Bintu!
No, Mama, you were. Mama, I understand better now.
What do you mean?
I understand how she felt. I understand why she was angry. I understand why she treated me the way she did. I know better now.
She changed you.
No. Life changed me. Work changed me. The city changed me. Beta changed me.
She suffered too much.
If you weren't my mother, I probably wouldn't even be answering your calls anymore.
Mama B stood there. The salon was empty. She looked at my old chair, the chair where I used to sit, the chair where I spent years making hair from morning till night, the chair that fed the family, the chair that paid Bintu's school fees, the chair that bought Papa B's medicine. Slowly, Mama B sat down. That evening, Papa B noticed something strange. Mama B wasn't talking much. She wasn't complaining. She simply sat outside, staring into space. Papa B watched her carefully.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Papa B didn't push further. Days passed. Mama B became quieter. Sometimes, she would sit inside the salon after customers left, just thinking about me. Thinking about the years she had spent using me. Thinking about all the cruel things she had said. Thinking about the little girl who arrived at her house with nowhere else to go. The little girl she should have protected, but didn't. One evening, after closing the salon, Mama B sat alone in the dark. The compound was quiet. Papa B had already gone inside. Then her eyes landed on the empty corridor. The same corridor. The one where I had slept on that first night. Suddenly, the memory came back. Clear. Painfully clear. A frightened 14-year-old girl. A thin wrapper. A small bag. Tears in her eyes and nowhere to go. Mama B covered her face. Her shoulders began to shake. At first, she tried to stop it, but she couldn't. The tears came anyway. Mama B cried. She cried because she finally saw herself clearly, and she did not like what she saw. From the doorway, Papa B watched quietly. He said nothing. He simply looked at his wife, and for the first time, he realized she was beginning to understand.
Come in.
Is everything okay? Beta, I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for how I treated you in the village. I'm sorry for calling you a servant. I'm sorry for calling you a house help. I'm sorry for laughing at you. But now I know better. I finally understand how hard your life was. I worked for only a short time and I almost gave up. You worked for years. You fed everybody. You paid bills. You took care of Papa. You took care of me. You did everything. And I still treated you badly. We can't change the past, but we can choose what happens next. I'm really sorry, Beta. I know.
After that day, things changed. The house became peaceful. We cooked together. We ate together. We watched movies together. We laughed together. Sometimes we stayed up late talking about random things. For the first time, I enjoyed having Bintu around. One evening, while we were having dinner, I asked her a question.
So what do you really want to do with your life? I think I've finally figured it out. What? I want to bake. Bake? Yes. I love it. I really do. I want to bake cakes, pastries, cookies, and desserts. I want to attend culinary school. I want to become a professional baker someday. Then do it. Really? Of course. Research the best schools, find out the requirements, we'll figure it out together. Thank you so much, Beta. You can do it.
My own life was also changing. I started planning for my own salon. For years, I had worked in other people's salons. Now I want to build something of my own. For the first time, the future felt exciting. Meanwhile, things were changing in the village too. Whenever I spoke with Papa B, he told me Mama B was different. She no longer shouted all the time. She treated him better. She helped him with his medication. She spent more time at home. Sometimes she even called me.
My daughter, how are you? How is Bintu, your sister? How is the salon? Hope you girls are not quarreling. God bless you for all you do for this family. I really appreciate you.
One day, my phone rang. It was Papa B.
My daughter, I want my family together this Christmas.
I want you and Bintu to come home, please. It means a lot to me.
The journey back to the village felt strange. The last time I had left that village, I was running toward a new life. Now, I was returning as a different person. Bintu was excited throughout the trip. I was nervous. When we finally arrived, Papa B was waiting outside. The moment he saw us, his face lit up. Then, Mama B walked out of the house. The last time we saw each other, she had spent the night outside my house. Then, she quietly told us to come inside. Food was everywhere. Rice, soup, meat, drinks. She had prepared a feast. We sat down and ate together. No tension. Just family. Mama B stood up. She dropped to her knees.
Mama? Beta, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. When your mother brought you to us, I should have loved you. I should have treated you like my own child. I should have protected you. Instead, I used you. I made you suffer. I took advantage of your kindness. I turned you into a servant. I made you carry responsibilities that should never have belonged to a child. The worst part is that I knew what I was doing. I knew. And I still did it. Please forgive me. I want to say thank you. For what? For raising Bintu. I was her mother, but you were the one who truly trained her. You remember what you told me when I first came into this house? I remember.
You said I was the salt and the pepper of the family. You said I would carry the responsibility. You told me I would be the one to train Bintu. And in the end, I really was the one who trained her.
Then she turned toward Bintu.
I'm sorry to you too. I failed you as a mother. I taught you the wrong things. I encouraged you to look down on your sister.
I'm sorry, Mama.
No, I am the one who should be sorry.
Then she turned toward Papa B.
I owe you an apology too. You were a good husband. You worked hard for this family. You took care of us. But when your accident happened, I became proud. I became disrespectful. I used your weakness against you. I spoke to you in ways no wife should speak to her husband. I'm sorry.
I forgave you a long time ago.
Mama B broke down completely. For a moment, she couldn't even look him in the eye. Years of guilt seemed to leave her all at once. Then everybody looked at me. I knew what they were waiting for. Mama B slowly turned toward me.
Beta, if you cannot forgive me, I will understand. I don't deserve it.
I hugged her, and for the first time in my life, I truly hugged her as my mother. For years, I had carried anger, pain, bitterness, questions, but I had also learned something. Holding on to pain only keeps you trapped inside it. And just like that, we became a family again. Not a perfect family, but a healed one. That Christmas became one of the happiest Christmases of my life. We laughed, we talked, we shared stories, we took pictures, we ate until we couldn't eat anymore. For the first time, nobody was carrying old battles. Nobody was carrying old hatred. Peace had finally found our home. A few days later, Bintu returned to the city with me. She enrolled in culinary school. I continued building my dream salon. Papa B continued improving, and Mama B continued proving through her actions that she had truly changed.
Driver, handle it with care. It's for my daughters.
You have nothing to worry about, ma.
Thank you, driver.
Looking back now, I realized something. My story was never really about suffering. It was about survival. It was about forgiveness. It was about discovering that family is not built by blood alone. It is built by love, sacrifice, accountability, and change. And sometimes, people can change, even when you think they never will. Never take advantage of kind people. The people you look down on today may become your greatest blessing tomorrow. Hard work eventually speaks for itself. Forgiveness does not erase the past, but it can heal the future. And no matter how badly someone has failed, genuine repentance can open the door to reconciliation.